Okay, so this topic of a new entrepreneur to have a timeless brand, and that too also have to talk at a unique place, the Marwadi University in Saurashtra, where I understand most of the students are coming here not to get best placement, but to get gur, और जो से कहते हैं what are the inputs to have a सारू धंधा और बड़ा धंधा. And let me tell you, it's here in the blood. And the people who have come from outside Saurashtra or Gujarat, they should not be afraid. They'll also get into dhanda because hawa pani yahan ka aisa hai. So it will get to your hawa pani, you will become a good businessman. That too well established. So if you want to start this business, let me in my this next few minutes, I'll be taking you through my journey of 41 years with a very timeless brand, AMUL, how it got succeeded, what are the learnings. And today's youth, if you want to start, where to start, what sector to go. And if you have chosen a sector, what should be the process, etc. Okay, if I ask you, what is your top of the mind timeless brand means? If I say toothpaste, immediately your timeless brand comes to your mind. I say automobile, timeless brand comes. But please think beyond that. Which are today's timeless brands? Keeping in mind what Om said. Red Cross, Cross, Om, Jai Siya Ram, Ek Onkar are not timeless brands. They have got logo, they have got color combination, they have got jingle, everything. So, when you're thinking of creating timeless brand, please keep in mind these brands, how they have created, what value they stand for, how generation after generation people work for. So now coming to the Amul Dudwala. Well, you know, Amul is India's biggest food brand. It's 78 years old. I joined the journey 42 years back, 1982. And that time Amul turnover was 121 crore. In 2010, I became the managing director. Turnover was 8,000 crore. And when he left last year, a turnover was 72,000 crore. So that was the journey I have seen of this brand. And you see, generally, you have seen how success of a brand has changed the destiny of any organization or the institution. But if you study this brand, how the success of Amul brand has not only changed the destiny of Gujarat or farmers of Amul, 3.6 million, but destiny of the sector, that is a dairy. India was the deficient country. Today, India is world's largest producer. And also the destiny of rural India. Take example of Gujarat, where 200 crore rupees per day money is going to the villages of Gujarat. So, if that is the thing, what are the reasons? And those reasons are not applicable only to Amul. I think any business you go, the first reason is say is the leadership. Because leadership forms the DNA of the organization. Like in our body, our DNA is formed from our parents. So value system, what do and don'ts of the organization are done by the leadership who are founding it. The other reason for the success of Amul, if in one word I have to say and tell you, that is the consistency. Consistency in business objective is first thing. What is that business objective? That is also applicable to any business. Value for many and value for money. Giving the best price day after day to the supplier, that is in case the milk farmers, and also providing the best quality food products using the best of ingredients, natural ingredients, at value for money or affordable price. And next is consistent quality, recipe, or composition. Even after 68 years, whatever butter was introduced 68 years back, same quality of, yeah, same quality or composition of butter is there. Not a single product has been changed or replaced to reduce the cost of production, which generally happens with most of the successful brands or company. When product becomes the market leadership, cost of production is reduced to have more profits. The other important consistency in communication or branding, because that is very important for you. See, generally we feel that brand means consumer. No. In case of Amul or most of the other brands have got two phases. One is consumer facing, other is the suppliers, or the like in case of Amul, 3.6 million farmers. So one has to project or make a brand so that trust and faith of both sides of consumer is with you. And I now remember Dr. Verghese Kurien, my mentor, the founder of White Revolution and the father of White Revolution. He used to tell me two things always. Whenever you are doing anything, always think consumer or customer is smarter than you. Don't try, you can fool the customer. And second thing is very, very important. He used to say, whenever you are building around any event, any pricing, any promotion, any packaging, any product composition you are doing, please see that you ensure not brand loyalty, not faith in your brand. You must ensure blind faith in your brand. And what do you mean by blind faith? The blind faith what you have got in your religion, where you don't question. A housewife, when has a blind faith in a brand or product, she'll walk into a store, she'll pick up your Amul butter or Amul cheese without looking left or right, without questioning, without reading anything. That happens only with your religion. So when you are doing anything in your future, any business you do, you must ensure how to get blind faith in your business or in a brand. And also let me tell you, brands are not built by just spending advertising. In case of Amul, our advertising spend has been never more than 1%. In fact, 0.8%, vis-a-vis most of the multinational national brand, 8 to 15%. And also very important, I think you must be knowing, consistent brand positioning. You know already our very more than 7 decades old, utterly butterly delicious Amul Buttergut topical campaign, where she comments on anything, everything happening anywhere in India or world or Bollywood, Hollywood, politics, sports. She is not afraid of anybody. She does not favor anybody, and she does not spare anybody. Or in 2000, we started Amul Doodh Pita India. So one's positioning is like a, again I'm saying it's like your surname of a brand. You should not try to change it, because that is the positioning in the mind of the your consumer. The other reason for success of this brand is the consistent HR policies, because any organization also has got DNA. So purity of organization or DNA is very important, and we have been lucky. Most of the people working in this organization are there on first job, or I can say is pure DNA. Man, I work for 41, 42 years, so my other colleagues. Then very important is technological integration, because it brings transparency, speed, efficiency, and no doubt the scale. In today's what looking to India, supply chain efficiency is very important, and that is the reason for success of Amul. And the most of the multinationals not able to compete with Amul is because of the supply chain efficiency. In any business, supply chain efficiency is very, very important, no doubt. Innovation. Now I'm coming to the main agenda. You are sitting here. I've told you of Amul. So many other reasons are there. So now I ask you one question. If tomorrow you want to start your business or you want to be, so you want to get into a business where with shortest possible time you want to create huge valuation like most of the startups want to do, or you want to start any organization where gradually you can build the timeless brand. You please think about that. One thing is that now you want to start business, which sector to do, how to decide where do I go, where to look into, where to start it. You know where to look into. Just please look into the data where average Indian is spending. If you see the last data which government of India released, which is monthly per capita consumption of Indian consumer, urban consumer is spending around 6,500 rupees per month. Out of that, in urban India, 40% is on food, 60% is other. And in that also, if you see the trend in non-food, expenses are increasing on maximums on conveyance or infrastructure or auto, health, education. But being a food sector worker, I can say I'll just look at the food, which is 40%. So out of 6,500 per month on food, average Indian spends around 2,600. So 85 rupees per day. So thali is 85 rupees. Look at in the thali. If you want to get into food, look in the thali. What consumer is eating, what is not. If you see out of 85 rupees, 17 rupees per day is on fruits and vegetable, 16 and a half is on the milk, eggs and meat is around 8 rupees, cereals is 8 rupees, and other all processed food, the beverages, tea, juices, biscuits, snacks, all put together is 23 rupees. So you decide that food today is 60 lakh crore per annum business. It's the biggest sector and growing in the organized sector double digit growth. Fortunately for the entrepreneur, out of the 16 lakh crore, only 7 lakh crore is organized or branded. Another 10 years, this 7 lakh crore will become the 30 lakh crore per annum. That is the opportunity of this business. So once you are decided in the food, so what are the latest trend in food? Let me tell you in food, one permanent trend or one permanent parameter if you want to get into food is, one is food has to be tasty, food has to be nutritious, and food has to be affordable, especially if you are looking to India. The other thing is in India, diet or food is changing more towards fruits and vegetable, protein rich diet from animal source, etc. So these are the thing trend which is are coming. Now you want to get into food, where to get into? Food is a long supply chain, production, aggregation, packaging, processing, retailing, transportation, everything is there. So you can get any business you want to do. I'm not talking about food, even any business. You can look into the value chain anywhere you can intervene. And fortunately, India, food is the sector where today 1.42 stomach, which will be 1.65 billion stomachs, from 1.45 billion to 1.65 billion stomach by 2047. So, more mouths to feed and less hands to produce. Because India, everybody wants to have good, tasty, affordable food, but nobody wants to produce. So anyway, the food market is going to be. So what should be the marketing mix? What product to choose? Because I'm coming very now fast in this. See, don't look here and there. Don't read anything. Just walk into few shops, see what food product is coming from 500 kilometer or beyond. And especially any brand which is a multinational or the national player. The best food to fight or compete in today's world is multinational or national brands. Reason is simple. Their hunger is of profit is very high. Any multinational will not work in a food category for less than 20 to 26% EBITDA. But Indian entrepreneur is very happy with 8 to 10%. I have seen any food brand which has really worked very hard against the well-established food brands of multinational, they have been successful. Because the latest trend which I want to mention is consumer has started believing, having more faith in regional and local brands because they find it more tasty, more fresh, and more affordable. Price is very important, but there I like to tell you, please look instead of value addition, value delivery. That what money consumer is going to spend, how much he is going to realize. So overall, I can say that if you want to get in the food, that is the really timeless or ageless category. You are not going to get any obsolescence or decline, etc. But today also, people say food has to be sustainable. Unfortunately, sustainability word has been hijacked by few vested interests. You ask the farmer, sustainability means livelihood. You ask any housewife, sustainability means affordable food, affordable products. You ask the government that sustainability means livelihood or employment. You ask any entrepreneur, sustainability means reasonable, good profit. So what I feel is for Indian context and also for most of developing country, sustainability starts when stomachs are full. Sustainability starts when stomachs are full, and also you have to see whatever emission people are talking, where you have to see whether emission for luxury or emission for livelihood. So, while ending my this talk on creating timeless brand, I like to tell all you young entrepreneur or the budding entrepreneur or the future entrepreneur, have faith in India, have faith in their prosperity, which is today 4 trillion, which will be 30 trillion. Have faith in shifting consumer from unorganized to organized, unpacked to the packed. And let me also tell you, if you work in food sector, you're not doing business for yourself. You can get profits only. You are going to get lot and lots of blessings of the farmers of India. Thank you very much.